Oh, hey. Today it is storming outside and it's really cool, so I'm not gonna get out and do a whole lot today unless the rain quits. What I am going to do today is, yesterday I showed you this new camera in yesterday's video that is the vlogging camera. Today we're gonna do a tech review. Like I said, today it's wet and it's rainy and it's cold outside, and it's just not good getting out and traveling anywhere, whether going exploring anywhere. So today I am going to do a tech review on the Montgomery digital vlogging camera. If you're wanting to get into making these videos, but say you can't afford a DSLR, there are other options. One of those options is this Montgomery digital vlogging camera. It says it shoots in 1080 full high definition or 720. We're gonna check it out and see if it's any good. First things first, let's open this up. Got our camera, charging cord, battery. This is a UV lens filter, a lens cap, which is a 52 millimeter, so that's awesome. That'll fit on the front of this camera here. A brick, a strap, and an owner's manual. The first thing you notice about the camera is it kind of has like an old school look to it. It's pretty lightweight, it's not heavy at all. Power on and off button, shutter. This will be for battery and SD card, 4x zoom. The neat part is that it does have this flip up screen. As you're talking to yourself and you're looking into the camera, you can see yourself here, so you know that you're lined up in the shot, and you can make sure everything looks good. Welcome. Another feature that I think is really cool about this that most cameras don't have is that button right there flips this up. This is not only a flash for the camera part of it, but it's also a flashlight. So you can shine the light onto your face to illuminate your face while you are recording into it. The screen is a 3-inch screen. It does have a lot of modes on it. Like, of course it has an auto mode, but it has a sport mode, a night mode, portrait mode, backlight mode, landscape mode, party, beach, and a high sensitivity. So it has a lot of modes with it. Tell me why you keep moving. It's kind of difficult to figure out because it doesn't tell you in the instructions what to really do to take video, and I figured it out, but it doesn't really clarify. And I actually seen people who left reviews about it say, well, they tell you it takes video, but they don't. They couldn't figure it out. When you have it turned on, you have to mash this M button here in the middle, which switches it from photo to video. And they don't tell you that. I do think that having this with the screen facing forward and all of that is a really good idea. I use that on the DSLR. In fact, I catch myself all the time, and you probably notice it too as you're watching, that I'll be looking off to the right, and that's because my screen, here, I'll show you. I'll be looking off to the right, and that's because when I'm talking in to the camera here, my screen is right here, so I'll be looking off to the right. I catch myself doing it all the time, and I'm sure you guys probably notice it too, but it's a hard habit to break. So I'm gonna let the rain settle down, and then I'm gonna take this out, and we'll get some shots with it. We'll test out a few of the modes, and we'll give our final thumbs up or a thumbs down, whether it's worth it or not. If it takes a good video at 720, I think this would be a good camera for people who are wanting to get into vlogging, especially as a starter camera. These DSLRs do cost a lot of money. This is less than $100 on Amazon. So let's test this out. You are now looking and hearing me through this camera, bald head and everything. And this is in 720. Well, you can obviously tell which direction the sun is. You can see me. Now you can't. Now you are looking at me in 1080. So in 720 it did have a pretty good picture, but in 1080 it was really choppy. And the reason for that is because in 1080 it's only 15 frames per second is the shutter speed. In 720 it's the normal 30 frames per second. So I won't be able to use it on 1080. I could use it just fine on 720, which I do have. I have plenty of cameras that'll shoot in 720. But at 720 it did have a pretty good picture. I think the sound could be a little bit better, but overall, for a beginner vlogger, I'm gonna give that camera maybe not all the way up, but maybe pretty close to it. If you're just starting out and you want a camera, especially one that has the front-facing screen like that you can get pretty cheap, you can certainly do it with this camera. And like I said, it's less than $100 on Amazon, and that's not bad at all. You got to start somewhere, and this would definitely be a good one to start at. So I apologize that this is different content than what we're used to, but I wanted to be able to provide some kind of content for you today. And it's storming outside, like I said, so I really couldn't get out and do a whole lot. Tomorrow is supposed to be dry, and we're gonna get out and do some kind of exploring tomorrow. I don't know where yet or what we're gonna do, but we're gonna go find something to look at, even if it's some trees down the street. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. We've given our review, good for beginners, you know. Amazon, I'll put the link in the description below if you are wanting to become a YouTuber or you need a decent high definition camera. Like I said, it's less than $100. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow. We will return to normal broadcasting content tomorrow.